Hi everyone. I've just received this question from one of the students, and this is a very good question because it will show up in your exam. Usually, I give this sort of questions in both the written exam and the online exam. So, okay, the let's just go over it very quick. So the first part we need to graph the consumption function. So we should be okay with that. We've done a lot of graphing in the past, especially in chapter 1. So all what you need to do is you need to pick up 2 points, right? So I'm going to pick up point 0, this one, and point 2000, which is this one. So this is income, aggregate income. So we're going to plug 0 into this equation, the consumption function. Let me see if I can write in here. So when income is 0, so 0.5 multiplied by 0, we get 150. So in this case, see why it's not writing here, because I'm recording the screen. Let's just see if I can click on it. Okay. So again, when income is 0, consumption is 150. So we go here, 150 is this point, right? Let's just keep it. All right. Okay, let's just stop here. So this is 0. Let's just do clear. So we know 150 is right here. When income is 2000, plug 2000 in here. So 0.5 multiplied by 2000, we get 1000. 1000 plus 150 is 1150. 1050, 150. So what we need to do is just, we know that when income is 0, consumption is 150, and when income is 2000, consumption is 1150. So this is 1150. Sorry if I said 1150. 1150. Duck. Okay, label your curve. Oh, this is consumption. Sometimes students get this wrong by wrong labeling curve. Okay, the second part says using the line drawing tool, draw the aggregate expenditure function, label your line AE. Okay, so we know that aggregate expenditure, AE, we still don't have government, right, is equal to consumption plus investment, right? In this chapter, we still don't have governments. So in chapter 9, we'll add G and taxes. Okay, so where we get consumption? We get consumption from the consumption function. Right here. Duck. And notice that an investment is autonomous, meaning it doesn't depend on income, at least in this model, right? And we know that investment depends on interest rate, but for the time being, we're assuming that it's autonomous. So this is investment right here. So all what we need to do is just plug in the equations. So 150, so this is, right, 100. It's very difficult to write with the mouse. I'm just rewriting the consumption function. 0.5 Y. This is consumption plus investment, which is 150. So we get aggregate expenditure. AE is equal to 150 plus 150, 300. Plus 0.5 Y, which is the marginal propensity to consume multiplied by output. And then we graph this thing right here. So because the question is telling us to graph aggregate expenditure. So again, take just 2 points, right? So I'm going to take 0.0. So when income is 0, aggregate expenditure is 300. Let's see if I can graph it here. Oh. See. Okay. Okay, now got it. So 0 we get here, 0.5 multiplied by 0. 0 plus 300 is 300. And when income is 2,000, right? 0.5 multiplied by 2,000, we get 1,000. 1,000 plus 300, we get 300. 1,300, sorry. So I get here. All right, so I need the graph. 300 and 1,300. 1,300 is right here. And this is the aggregate expenditure. The last part is telling us to use the point drawing tool to identify the equilibrium. The equilibrium is the point of intersection. So let me write it down here. So this is the equilibrium first. Just let me label it this point. Okay, this is the equilibrium. Do you have to write something? No. So notice that here, when output is equal to aggregate expenditure, right? So the point of equilibrium in a model without government is when aggregate expenditure is equal to output. So this is output, this is aggregate expenditure. Okay, let's check our answer. Here we go, nice work. Okay, if you have any questions, please just use the Ask My Instructor and I will get back to you. Thank you.